today's video is nothing special. We've just got some live food. We've got to sort it all out, unbox it all, feed it all, that sort of stuff. We'll probably go through a few other bits as well. So if you're here, hit that thumbs up button, because why not? Why not? So we've got some locusts now. Now the locust is because we've got a project coming up which is going to be needing for them. But yeah, we just come live just to say hi to everyone. Hey crabs. All we've got is basically just a bit of live food we've got to sort out. That's it. Hey Ben, Dark Reptiles. For those who are watching this in the preview after it's already uploaded, I'm just saying hi to all the comments. You can't join on this one, mate. It's solely because this is a YouTube live and it's not done through Streamlabs or anything like that. And this isn't really a social sort of live stream. It's just solely, I've got some bugs that I need to sort out. I was a bit bored on my own. I was bored of the music I was listening to. So we'll go live and we'll sort it all out. And we'll show you how we actually set up the live food. Solely because I bought some new Morio worms, super worms. If you're from America or anywhere else in the world, we call them Morio worms. And I've got to basically sort them out into their little tub. And I've got to do something with their tub as well because it's quite humid in there. They're just sort of like the ones we gut load. We get them out of the farm, we put them in there, we gut load them up, ready for about a week later when we do feed them off. But we've got some locusts as well for a cool little project that we are doing. We're going to start breeding some locusts solely for content purposes because I've bred them before. I don't particularly like breeding them, but make a good video. A lot of people are asking for how to breed locusts, so we'll go through and do it. And I've got to do it a little bit different to the way everyone else does it as well, because I've taken a lot of information from live food breeders, big time live food breeders. We've got a big company here in the UK called Peregrine, and they're the ones that basically do all these little boxes. If you ever get one of these boxes from your local reptile shop, anything like this, chances are it comes from Peregrine. And I've spoke to the contacts there that have told me how to go about breeding them, and yeah, it's just good. But all we're doing right now is solely, we've got the box, we've got the tub, we're just sort of getting them out because we don't want, see all that powder down there? Well, that's called bran, and we don't want that inside when we're gut loading, solely because bran has something inside it. Oh no, it doesn't. Bran, when eaten by the insects, their body produces something called phosphoric acid. Phosphoric acid in larger quantities can stop or hinder your bearded dragon or your diurnal reptile from absorbing calcium through the animals. So we have to get it out of this bran. Now, it doesn't really do massive amount of differences in this quantity sort of thing. But if you leave them in there for too long and inside the worm's body actually does fill up with the phosphoric acid, then it's going to stop your bearded dragon actually absorbing calcium. So we've got to get it out. The way we do it, we just drop it in a tub with no substrate whatsoever, and we stick some Reptile Systems insect food in there. That's the sort of high-end gut load that I use. You can make your own gut loads. I've done a few times before. If you don't know what gut load is where you're feeding your bugs an extremely healthy diet to then pass on to your reptile an extremely healthy diet. It's sort of like a win-win sort of situation. Now, I have spoken to them about why do they use bran, and it's the response was very business-like. That's a cheap substance to put in here to feed the animals. They would rather put nothing actually in these tubs, but when they did put nothing in these tubs, people were complaining that these animals haven't got food. So they put bran in there. It's the sort of next best sort of thing. Dark Reptiles, can I get a shout out in your video? This one, shout out to Dark Reptiles. Here we go, let's have a look at some of the comments. Jumpy Ashton, it's got a 66% leatherback zero hypo. Is zero still hypo, just a lot more white? I don't know. Savannah monitors are exactly the same. They can stop or hinder the absorption of calcium. Anything that's a diurnal reptile, so a sort of daytime reptile it works with. We've got another video due out tonight, which is quite a cool video to be fair. And you may notice something different in the background over there. So we've got a big video coming out regarding that. And well, in that video as well, we actually tell you what actual species is going into that enclosure. Because you might see there's a sticker down there. Well, that sticker is the one that tells you what's actually in it. Now, that video isn't active, not even for channel members yet. Just solely because I needed to get, it's got a little brand deal in it, and I needed to get their approval on the brand deal side of things before actually uploading it. So as soon as we're done, I'm done here. Hey Scott, how's it going? Thanks for the super chat, mate. I really appreciate it. But Scott knows the video that's coming out tonight solely because, well, he's my best friend, so we talk all the time. For those who know, or for those in the know, me and Scott have had a bit of a, what's the word? Revenge cycle. Now, me and Scott love each other massively. We're massive best friends, but we've been having this revenge cycle. So the story starts, and this is another video that's coming out soon as well. But the story starts back on one of his live streams, because he does a live stream on his YouTube channel every Tuesday. And I was a special guest on his live stream. And he won a bet. I was intoxicated. That's just all I'm going to say with that section anyway. He lost a bet. He wanted to get to a set amount of subscribers. We got into those subscribers. He had to shave his moustache off. He nearly cried. It was hilarious. But as revenge, he said those words, "I'll get you back for that." And lo and behold, he did. He knows I'm terrified of scorpions, so he sent me a scorpion in a creature crate. Yeah, I'll get him back for that. But I was sort of biding my time slightly with him. I was really trying to bide my time, sort of pick the best opportunity to do it. Now, my idea wasn't for me to do any damage to him, because he's my best mate. I don't want to do any damage to him. So instead, I'll get his wife to give him the damage. So I've sent Scott a box. Now, I was biding my time out, and then he got me back on a live stream again by getting everyone to comment Princess Richard on my last video. So if you go onto my last video and look through the comments, you'll see there's a fair few comments. If there's enough of those comments, then I've got to do another live stream on Scott's YouTube channel dressed up as a princess. So this is getting a little bit out of hand. Is that everything from in there? Yeah. So then, I thought, right, I'm going to get you now. This is what I'm going to do. So I made up a box of a few little bits and pieces that's basically going to end up with his missus punching him in the face. And he's going to do an unboxing video. And as soon as his unboxing video goes live, I've also built a video of me packing that box up and explaining a few of the bits that are actually in there. And yeah, as soon as he uploads, I'll be uploading mine. So I just want to say sorry, Tara. Tara is Scott's other half that's going to batter him. Please don't come after me and batter me, because I am a bit scared of that. So if you are in the chat, hit the thumbs up button. Let's go through and check some of the comments. Here we go. Wow, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm using a new camera. Can you tell? I think it's a bit more flatter colour-wise, but we'll go through the colour correction afterwards. Oh, I can't scroll through the comments. Why can't I? No. Oh, I can't scroll through the comments. I'm going to have to figure out how to use this new camera setup. I say camera setup like I know what I'm talking about. It's actually just a mobile phone, because my old mobile phone is just sat there. So I've now got two camera angles. So what I can do is I can have this camera angle, which will more than likely be set up sort of at this sort of angle, like I'll be talking to you. Do you know, like Dark Den does? And he's got another camera in his hand. So when he's talking about, say, something down here, he can shine that camera and it'll flick through to that. So I can start doing stuff like that. I'm really excited. Sorry if I keep like scratching my nose. I'm not an addict of any sort. The dust is just getting up my nose. That's all a little bit. Hill Jack Life doesn't have a bearded dragon. Yeah, Hugo's got his own enclosure. Some of the comments just keep coming up on the actual screen and then like going off quite quick. So I do apologise if I'm not actually reading people's comments. But yes, we've got 3 little tubs of these locusts, because we do have a couple of how to breed locust videos coming up. And we're doing it in a way where the videos, or the only good video that I've seen online, which I haven't checked for a fair while, so bear with me on that one, but it wasn't the best, and he custom built his full enclosure and stuff like that. Well, there's been some new technology or new information coming out about how to produce more locusts than what you normally would be able to, and it's just with the simple addition of a UV lamp, to be fair. So I'm going to be doing that. Now I'm going to be doing it in such a way where it's just an enclosure that's built out of scraps that I have lying around. The enclosure itself is just going to be an Exoterra that's empty, that I'm that's sort of sat over there. The UV lamp is just an old UV lamp that I've had lying around. And we're just going to use sticks and sand and soil substrates, and which is going to, and we'll talk through it all. God, there's an awful lot of superworms in this one box. I must have pulled out 50 already, and there's still loads in here. So yeah, if you are new to the stream, you've got to get the superworms out of all this bran here, because the bran's not good for, well, it's good for these, but it's not so good for them, or it's not so good for your animal when you're feeding them off to your animal. And yeah, if you are keen on getting a if you're in the UK and you want a discount on Livefood, Scott's Inverts has a discount code to get you a discount on, I think it's Livefood for you. Scott, if you're in the chat, drop it in the comments so people can copy and paste it. We need the company name and the discount code, and then everyone can go over and sort of have a go and see what's what. We'll also, once this video is uploaded and we've finished doing this stream, I'll stick it in the description as well, just so other people watching this after we've actually gone live. Yeah. God, the dust is getting right up my nose. But yeah, Scott's got a UK. Do you know what? I'm really tempted to contact some of the USA breeders and see if they'll give me a discount code for my content, because 76% of my viewers are from the US. So it'd be nice if I can contact someone like Rainbow Mealworms and get a discount code for those fans. That'd be quite cool. I'm a big fan of getting discount codes and stuff for people instead of, so if I do like a video advertising a brand, I would rather them give you guys a discount code rather than them pay me. So it's quite good. I mean, we've got a discount code for Swell Reptile, which is one of the biggest sort of reptile supermarkets in the UK. And that's NE10INF. That'll get you 10% off anything that you buy at checkout. To be fair, even I use it all the time. Again, that was another thing where I didn't get paid. I picked that over getting paid, and yeah, it sort of went quite well. I don't know if Scott's done it yet, but if you haven't done it, Scott, can you whack your discount code for your Livefood company in the chat so that other people can just copy and paste it? That's the superworms done, which is just, there's a lot in there, so I'm going to have to harvest some of them out of there. I'm actually going to leave the lid off that for now, just while it's sort of, it's really, really humid inside that tub. So I want to sort of get some air into there. So actually, while I'm here, I'll put some more air holes in the top of that thingy. How am I going to do that? If you didn't know, I'm sat on a toolbox because I'm too cheap to buy myself a chair. That's basically it. I'm too cheap to buy myself a chair. Got a blow lamp and an old screwdriver that doesn't actually work yet. I'm just going to heat the end up and poke it through a few times into the lid of that superworm tub just to give it a bit more airflow through it. If you want to reduce your humidity, that's the best way to do it. Just add more airflow. Take it away from a bit of the heat and it works perfect, just like that. Oh, it's starting to glow now. This is just going to slip straight through the actual... Ooh. But yeah, Scott has just uploaded a video on his channel as well, and it was a double unboxing, which I've not watched yet. So I think, if I'm correct, he got a scorpion, a centipede, a big centipede as well. I don't like centipedes. What are your guys' thoughts on centipedes? I don't know how we can have them as pets without having like a dangerous wild animals license. Oh Christ, that'll be amazing. Beardy has stopped eating live food for 6 days now. Is he still eating greens? If he's still eating greens, then it's not a massive issue at the moment. The best thing you can do right now is to weigh your bearded dragon. Get it on so you can weigh the grams and then keep on top of the weight. Once every sort of 3 or 4 days, just weigh him. And then if he starts losing weight fast, that's when you know you've got an issue, and a medical issue. If he's not so much losing weight, then it's just his metabolism slowed down a little bit. If you really want to get him back onto live food and away from greens, then just stop feeding him greens. Let him go hungry. I had to do that with my bearded dragon. He got addicted to waxworms. He wouldn't eat anything else, absolutely nothing. He was dead good with his food, just wouldn't eat waxworms. He would just live on waxworms. That's all he wanted. He would refuse point blank to have anything else besides waxworms. So we starved him. We gave him, literally, we always had fresh veg in there. but then he still wouldn't touch it. So we gave him around about 7 or 8 days without food, just total without food. Put some salad in there, bang, he smashed it straight away. Ever since then, he's never had a waxworm, and he's been great on his food. He'll eat live, he'll eat absolutely anything. So what we've got here, this is just a little glass tub with a front sliding door, and it's got a few locusts in it. And it's sort of just like what I keep a few locusts in. Now I think I've bought far too many locusts to actually fit in here, so I might have to take out some of the oh, one got out. So we'll drop him back in there, because you might be a future breeder, my friend. So all we've done, oh, is that one not doing good? No, that one's not doing good. That's a la dead one. I wish I would have found that dead locust before I actually sent Scott his box that I've sent him, because that would have been a great little gift to give him. Huh. Oh, there's 25 people watching this stream. Welcome everybody. 27 now. If you're here, hit that thumbs up button. So my goal now is to get the locusts out of this tub into this tub without these escaping and without these jumping everywhere. This is possibly the time where you're about to see me go, oh, there's one over there and there's one over there, running around like a lunatic. So if you do, hit that thumbs up button. So all I'm going to do is just so this may take, oh, that one jumped out. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't go over there. Good lad. You can go in there. I wonder how to sex locusts. That's something I've never really looked into, to be fair. I'll have to look on that. To be fair, I had quite good success breeding locusts a couple of years ago, but I just went off them. They smelt a little bit, and not so much a lot, but a little bit. Come on, mate, out you come. This is getting quite tedious, constantly just picking out one at a time. There's got to be another way of doing it. But actually, to be fair, these don't actually need... No. I was just going to tip the whole box in there. I love that. Oh, come on. No, 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 no. Don't go over there. Don't go over there. See? Told you one had escaped. And you can get off the door as well, mate. Go on. No, no, no. Get back in. God, they're all trying to escape. Ha! Yeah, that Clint's reptile hoodie is absolutely amazing. I'm literally living in it. I love it. To be fair, I've got a date tonight. I might actually try and wear it then. But we'll see. It's, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, out you come. Boof. There's another one. Ah, Massa Crito. I apologise if I'm getting that wrong. Thanks ever so much for that donation. That's super chat. I really appreciate it. All the donations we do get, they all go on to the Savannah Monitors Wall of Fame, I'm going to start calling it. And we've got a wall, and basically all the names of anyone who super chats or any of the channel members goes on that wall. It's just like a little sort of thank you. Oh, get in there. And it's just a little sort of give back. But then it also goes to feeding all these, because I mean, like, all these bugs that I'm unboxing right now, they're all for a project in there, and it's that sort of stuff that's helped. Oh god, there's loads. Right, get back in there, because right, you can go. You can go in there, and it's that sort of stuff that just helps out. So I really, really appreciate it. I never know what to say when somebody does it, because it's such a generous thing to do. And okay, get the lid on. These are going hyperactive. Right, you can come off there. I don't know how 3 tubs are going to fit into this tub, because it's already looking quite full. I'm going to have to stick some sort of sticks and stuff in there for them to climb on. Oh, I'm getting cocky, I've got 4 now in one handful. Oh, the glass doors come off. Right. Move. There we go. And there's one more left in this box. But again, you've got to get them out of this bran and gut loads of live food so that you can have a healthy animal. It's as simple as that. This bran contains substances which react with the stomach acid inside the live food. The gas that's produced by that is called phosphoric acid. I'm going to probably go over this a few times for the new viewers that are in. Your fran's got a substance inside it which is reacts with the stomach acid of the live food. The live food produces phosphoric acid. Phosphoric acid can get into your bearded dragon and hinder the absorption of calcium into their body. It's only done on big scales, but it can be done. So it's something I try and stay away from. So I always gut load. Quite frankly, I gut load. What do I use to gut load? The Reptile Systems insect food. That's solely it. I want these to sort of get rehydrated and stuff before I start working on the project that I've got to do with these. And back onto tub number 2. There's an awful lot. There you go. Ah, thanks, Master, again. So yeah, we've got a fair few locusts in there already. And this isn't a permanent home, like I say. This is just to sort of get them gut loaded enough for us to actually... Right, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to tip this on its back. And I'm basically just going to open, tip. They're getting out. No, don't get out, don't get out, don't get out, don't get out. That was a mistake. I'd say that was a mistake. It actually works quite well because it puts some more stuff in there for them to climb on. But there's a lot in there now. But it left some of the bran in there as well. But it's not too bad because there's soil and stuff in there. So it all sorts of mixes up together, as you can tell. So it's more surface area, giving them more hides as well. And it just stops them bickering and stuff. So I'm actually going to do the same with this one as well. Hopefully, it doesn't all fall apart on this last section. Right, so the way we do it, so I've tipped it up on its back. The problem with tipping it up on its back is quite simply, the back's got a vent in it, so it's sort of a bit of the dirt comes out. I've got the lid to the point where it can just pull off, and it's going to be a case of pull the door off and dump it in, solely because I want that corrugated cardboard inside there as a surface area for them to climb on. But a few of them are starting to climb and get up to the glass, so don't do that. Don't be naughty. Oh, don't jump either. Right. Ah! That was a mistake. Whee! So, let's get that all levelled off. There we go. That is the locusts. Good fighting. Thanks ever so much for that super chat. I'm going to try and actually figure this out now, because like I said, it's all a new system for me. So I need to figure out what that said. Oh, 11-year-old bearded dragon. So you bought an Aki monitor. Oh, Akis are out. I apologise for your loss. I am sorry for your loss. But Aki monitors, if you want to get into monitor lizards, but you haven't got the space to go for big Savannah monitors or Tegus, Aki monitors are the best. In my personal opinion, they are the best. Now, I would love if once Hugo gets too big for his enclosure and I have a big 8-foot, sort of like it's going to be a 10-foot across that wall there, then I'm going to be left with this big 6-foot, 3-foot, 3-foot enclosure. And I am thinking Aki monitors for there. Now, I've heard you can cohabitate them. However, I'm not a massive fan of it, solely because I've cohabitated leopard geckos in the past and it didn't work out for me. I noticed one of them was just more dominant than the other, so I'm not too sure if I'd do that. But imagine, because they're exactly the same as a bearded dragon, because they come from the same place as a bearded dragon, except they're more insectivores rather than omnivores. But Aki monitors, they're semi-arboreal, they'll climb all around all the trees and the branches. Imagine giving an Aki monitor loads of arboreal space. It will never touch the ceiling. Now, I know of an Aki monitor, it's at the Reptile Systems facility. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find something to mix up all this insect food with. It's at the Reptile Systems facility, and they've overpacked it with UV lighting in various different aspects, and it's so energized, that one, it's unreal. I really don't know how I'm going to mix this insect food up. Have I got anything inside the meal? But yeah, I've got stuff inside the meal worm tub. That'll do. This is the last time I done it. What do you think of the new spray bottle? Ha! It's huge. Oh, so I do, again, I apologise if I do miss some comments and stuff like that. I'm just trying to do 10 things at once and it's sort of getting in the way. But yeah, I'm planning on breeding locusts doing a few other videos related to them. Some of these aren't, well, the majority of these are not going to be in that video because these will just get fed off to some of the animals. So the insect food. Now the joy with this insect food, it's got naturalistic plants inside it that the animals would naturally, the bugs and stuff, especially locusts, would see in the wild that we can't give them. We just can't give them stuff and superfoods like alfalfa. Let's get some water in here. So this insect food now is going to get mixed up between the locusts and, to be fair, the superworms have still got some in there, so I might actually only give them a bit. The joy with the superworms, I just chuck it in and that's it, it's done. Yeah, the leaflet went in the water. Trust me, that's just my luck. I need to pick up some more of this stuff because I use absolutely loads of it. I really should start making my own roach chow again because that stuff would work for this as well. But you can tell the difference because this is not just, let's see if we can turn it a bit so you can see. It's not all powder. Reptile Innovations, thanks ever so much for that. I've named... That's amazing, thanks ever so much. Yeah, so this isn't just a powder, it's like ground up plants. And I just love it. That was a bit much, so I might need to add a bit more water into that. The best way to do it is just mix it all with the water and then, I'll mix a bit more powder into it. And then like adjust it accordingly, so you can put the water in, put the plant matter in, mix it up accordingly and then leave it for 10 minutes for all the plant matter to actually absorb the water and stuff like that. This is one thing I really love about everyone watching this. I've just noticed comments of some people helping other people out. That is what the reptile community is all about. I love you all for doing that. The help is amazing. I don't like the bullying side that you see on some of the Facebook groups and stuff, but the YouTube reptile community is absolutely amazing. I love you all. That's absolutely awesome. I'm actually going to make this a little bit wetter because these guys look a little bit dehydrated. The others don't, but these do. So I'm going to just make it a little bit wetter. I need something to put it on to go inside that tub. Have I got anything in here? No, that won't work. You know, I was just checking my mealworm farm there because everything gets chucked in there. Now, here's one for you for Scott. Scott's Inverts, a direct message to you. Are you thinking about breeding superworms and you need a load of these little tubs to go with? Trust me, don't order them because there's a few in your box. That's all I do. I just cut the lid off and it's a shallow dish. I'll just pour a load in there. That's the same. It's the same what I do with my Pangea for my morning geckos. Pour some in there. Nice and wet. Pack it down so it doesn't overflow. There we go. Right, I'm going to get this in there without them actually all escaping because they're all up at the front glass. They could, I bet they can smell it and they're like, oh, food. Right, come on guys. Yeah. Right, no, don't come back. I want you to go backwards. Right, you can go away. And you, and you, and you. Bagger off, no. Uh-oh. Right, you can come. Right, get in. Ah! Okay. I'm trying my hardest. Oh, get here. I'm trying my hardest to not trap any little legs inside the glass door when I'm trying to close it. Right, you can. Right, if you want to be a douchebag as well, you can come out. Right, get here. Right, so 3 escaped. So do you know what I'm going to do to those 3? Hugo's going to have them. This is what happens when you try to escape being fed to animals. You just get fed a bit quicker. Good fighting. Yeah, red ackies are good as well. Right, Hugo doesn't know he's getting fed. He doesn't know he's getting fed solely because it's not a feeding day. But I've only got 3 locusts. So as soon as I touch that glass, he's going to go mental and try and think he is getting fed. And then drop him in. Going mental. Oh look, he's got one already. Ha! That's what happens when you try and escape. He's got one on his back leg just there. Let's see if he gets it. So there was... Oh, there's another one. Just there. Oh, which one's he going to get first? Come on, mate. There's 2 more in there. You know what to do. Oh. Boof. Right on the tail. Yoink. The last one is on his foot. Oh. Hello, mate. You look amazing. Are you going to get that last one that's on your foot? Come on, surely you can feel that. He's in shed at the moment. Can you see it starting to peel off his feet and stuff like that? Oh, oh, go on, back foot. Back foot, mate. Come on. It's just there. It's on your back foot. We try and really promote hunting as instincts with him. We do that with all of our animals solely because it's a naturalistic behaviour. What are you doing? It's on your back leg. He's going to jump off eventually, and then you'll see it, and it'll be like, oh, thank you. He's looking at me like he wants more food. Oh, has he found it? It's just like he's going for a ride. It's just like da 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 da. Oh. How's he? It's like a dog chasing his tail. See you later, class. Thanks for coming in. Oh, he's got it. There we go. Hugo does make me laugh. Oh my God. Whoa. Look at them all swarming on the insect food that I've just put in this second. Wow. That's intense. That's mental. What do you think, dear? What are you doing? Look at the position he's got himself stuck in. Are you okay, mate? Right. You're going to get yourself out of that mess. I'll give you a locust if you do. No, actually I won't, because I won't put my hand in there. Be a superworm, though. Do you want a superworm? Spin the camera. Poof. Get it in the calcium. Alright. Just try and get yourself out of that mess. Look, see? Superworm. You want a superworm? There we go. Come on then. Come on then. You can do it. I like to let him work at getting himself there. There we go. And that's his reward for doing it. Not only does that promote a naturalistic behaviour, if he was getting chased by a predator in the wild and he got himself stuck in a little crevice like that, he would need to learn how to get it out. Now, he's not only learning how to get it out, so it's not the mental enrichment on its own, but it's also the muscle enrichment of trying to get himself out as well. And little things like that bring a naturalistic behaviour out in your animal, which I absolutely love massively. Let's have a look at the morning geckos, because there was a few of them out this morning. Look at that, we've got mushrooms growing. I'll have to pick that one off soon. If you ever do get a mushroom growing inside your enclosure, it just means your ecosystem's thriving massively and everything's doing really well. It's just worth picking them off before they actually send sprouts out. I think they're called sprouts. Oh, yeah, little bits out so more grow. Let's have a look, see if there's any kicking around. We've got, obviously, there's a couple of eggs up there and there's a couple of eggs inside that black cup as well. I don't know if there's any in there. I've not checked in that one for a while. But this is the thing. There's 15 morning geckos in here. And everyone was saying, oh, that's a bit much for in there. But you still hardly ever see them. You do when the misting system comes on. And it just gives them that little bit of added confidence. And they come out a little bit more. There was one sat on top of that bromeliad yesterday. It was beautiful to see. But, yeah. Mushu sat up there like a king, as always. Oh, I like this. This new camera doesn't flicker with Mushu's lights. Oh, that's good. Charlie, in his hide, everything's doing really well at the moment. This is cool. We have got a video out about this tonight. Now, for those who watch my TikTok video about, does the hinges hold the weight of a glass door? Yes, it does. It holds it perfectly fine. But it's really starting to sort of bloom in and blossom in. This bromeliad has got a pup coming off it just there. And we've even harvested a pup to go off around there. Got another one all the way down there. It's just really starting to grow in nicely. Everything's starting to hit the ceiling, basically. Everything's growing really, really nice. The problem I've had with this so far, I mean, look, there's all the rocks from the Snowdon adventure. We even picked up some moss as well. We've got to trim that back. Just to be honest, we have got to trim that back. We've got some leaf litter to add in there as well. And it just looks amazing. We've got a light and UV dapplement in all different areas. So if the animal wants to hit the UV, he'll come up here. If he wants to go sort of down here, get a little bit further away from the UV, but get under the shade of all the rocks and stuff, he can come onto this branch. He can come down onto this one just here. That's just a vine. He's got another branch down there. He can. Oh wait, there. I'm telling you about the animal that's going to be in here, and that video is not even out until tonight. So I better shut up actually, because there's a sticker down there as well, which you can't see because that tells you what animal's actually down there. It's just everything coming together. I like the misting system on this. Now, the fog system, I really do like it, but there's a problem because the animal that's going in here can't have the misting system. And I'm like, oh, I really want it in there, but he can't have it. It could cause various different issues with him. So I'm not even going to attempt it, but it does look nice. I've got it on at the minute just solely for the plants. I want it to produce the healthy bacteria within the plants. It keeps the plants nice and humid, and yeah, it just goes really well. I like it. The problem I've got now with the fog system is, you see the mesh on the side here, where it comes down, all the fog just sort of starts pouring out of there. It's quite eerie when you come in overnight. You can see it starting to come down already. It's just, yeah, it's quite eerie to be fair. Now I'll turn that fog system on as well. However, that's on a timer, so that'll come on and off as and when it needs to. Oh, got the LP, the Lasiodorus parabana, whatever you want to call it. Nothing else is really out, to be fair. We'll go check out what... Oh, the curly hair tarantula actually molted inside the hide, and it's come out now, but it keeps coming out to try and feed and stuff. What's Wish like? Is Wish out today? Wish, where are you, Wish? We've got quite a funky new name game going on now. He's not there. He's probably on the roof. So we've got Wish in there. Wish is a Chinese house gecko that's basically a reptile rescue. He came to the UK in a shipment of food, I think he came in. And oh, I like the different angles you can get on this camera now. Yeah, he came to the UK in a shipment of food, and it's either we take him and keep him as a pet and keep him the best possible way possible, or he gets destroyed by the authorities. So we've got in there. He won't be living in there his whole life, but he will be for now. And so we've got Wish. We've got Wish and No Wish. I think it's No Wish or Hard Wish or Bad Wish or something like that in here. So we've got a baby morning gecko in here that's a lunatic. He's just a lunatic. He's got a stumpy tail, so his tail has been taken off somehow, one way or another. Do you mind down there, Hugo? Stop banging around. Diego. I keep calling him Hugo. That's bad. So yeah, we've got No Wish in here. He's a baby. He's had his tail nipped off. Every time we open the door, he tries to jump out at us. He's just always causing trouble in this enclosure. So I might actually have to sort of get him out and put him back in when he's a bit more sturdier, so to speak. He seems to be doing really well at the moment, but he's just got an attitude problem, I think. Have you ever met a morning gecko with an attitude problem? There we go. Can you see how it's all starting to sort of seep out the side just there? The first time I'd done it, I thought, oh no, the hinge is not working on the door. No, it's just all seeping out the side. But look at that. I wish I could use that with the animal, but I can't. So that misting system, that fog system is probably going to end up with Mushu, who's moved again. Where's Mushu gone? Oh, he's up by his UV light up the top. Ooh. Right, guys, that is my live stream done for today. Thanks ever so much for joining us, and all the super chats and all the viewers, all the thumbs up. I really love and appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I love you all.